I rode trains out west from New Jersey. Took a couple of my friends who never rode before and rode a bunch of trains out. It was very slow. There's this old abandoned railroad trestle that goes right through the west side, kind of through Hell's Kitchen and Chelsea. And there used to be tracks up there, but the trestle's like connected to the buildings, so they can't tear the shit up. And there's just weeds like this high, you know, and you can go hike up there, and you're like a story up above the street, and people are running around, living their life, you know, in their New York City hurry. And you just sitting up there with the butterflies, and I watched a rabbit run around. I was like, you know, people tell me I'm in the city, but I know where I am. I'm like, I'm on this earth. It's been a long struggle that I got involved in the early 90s when I started gardening and living in a squat on East 5th Street. And we turned this empty lot that was full of rubble and garbage and rats, and we turned it into a thriving garden and community space for like the neighborhood kids to play in.
Yeah.
Morning glories grow really quick, and they like to climb too. We had them going up our fire escape, so the garden was in our building too, you know.
What do you do? Is there sound?
The people in these neighborhoods need these greens. I mean, there's like in the South Bronx, there's like the asthma rate is something like 20 times the national average. You know, these kids are living next to the Bruckner Expressway, and there's no parks. You know what? It's absurd. You know, the little kids are dying from asthma attacks, and it's preventable. That's the thing. People of the Lower East Side, people Harlem, South Bronx, Brooklyn, all over New York have taken this neglect and blight and turned their neighborhoods around, self-empowered, do-it-yourself ethic of creating green spaces where for a long time there was nothing but broken needles and empty gun shells and a lot of filth. When the city came and tore down my building, tore down my home on East 5th Street, they dumped it on my garden, and it just, it's like you go through that, you struggle like that, you know, to hold on to a house, and then you know, they come and tear it down.